Ah, more soup.
Let's dish it up!
Hello YouTube, this is Clone Alpha. I've got Beta here next to me, Charlie behind the camera.
Hey guys.
And Roaming Clone out in the field. And you're here, which means it's time to do fish soup.
The wrangling.
What?
Just something I was working on.
Okay, so in case you missed the last one, what we like to do instead of the traditional call-out show, well, we prefer to...
You mean grab another show's idea and co-opt it for our own purposes so we can make a new kind of video?
Something like that. I'll be responding to viewer comments.
And this week I'll be talking about videos I liked.
I'll be talking about cool stuff I saw roaming.
And of course, if there's a link to anything we talked about, it will be in the description below. Okay, so the first comment I have is from this guy right here. And he basically wanted to know how I clean the aquarium with all those plants inside. Do I need to pull them out? That sort of thing, just to clean the aquarium. And the answer is absolutely not. Having plants in the aquarium actually provides a secondary filter for you. I mean, you'll probably have a primary filter like a hang on the back or a canister or something. Those plants actually provide an additional biological filter because they eat all the muck that builds up underneath the gravel. So all that waste that comes out of the fish and other things in the tank, those plants use them for food. And so if you keep them growing, you don't have to clean the bottom. I almost never gravel vac the bottom of my aquariums. Mostly what I do with my aquariums is scrape the glass and change the water, and occasionally, rinse out, change out the filters. In fact, just for you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send old Charlie here with the camera to do a little time lapse of what exactly it takes to clean my tanks. So he's going to do all 12 tanks on time lapse.
Wait,
please.
why do I have to do it? I got to work for you. I do all the laundry.
And you're a bitch.
Okay, whatever. You're doing it. So,
okay, fine.
next week, look for that. Look for that. I'll have it for you, just for you, sir.
I really liked a video by KG Tropicals. He explored that 1 inch per gallon myth that a lot of fish stores will tell you. How big a tank you need is determined by how long the fish is. How often do we get that question?
Yeah, we do get that a lot.
Anyway, I really liked how he cut through the BS of that statement and really explained it really well. So if you ever heard that or thought it was true, you might want to check this video out.
All right, for my next comment, this fellow right here wanted to know if Rome and I are brothers.
Well, kinda.
No, we're simply clones.
Nothing to see here.
Boring stuff.
Nothing to see here. Now, I really enjoyed a video by Demas Aquarium Diary.
Is that the guy that came to your defense, or one of the guys that came to your defense against that crazy lost vegan person?
Yes, he was. He was one of those fellas. Yeah, well, he's got some really good tanks, and I especially enjoyed the sort of vlog type video he did for the Indonesian pet exhibit.
Wow, it is so cool to see events like that at other places.
Yeah, it really is cool. It's great seeing things from other places, and yeah, that was a lot of fun.
All right, and so I got this comment from this dude, and he says, "What's that bug hanging off your Anubis?" Should we answer him together?
Yeah, let's do it. It's
That's
a shrimp, dude!
Okay, last video, Beta. What do you got?
Okay, one more. All right, I really loved a video from my buddy Marcus. Yeah, it's his fish room video. And he has some amazing tanks. Lots of cichlids, of course, but just like all kinds of tanks.
Wow, okay, so which of his tanks were your favorite?
My favorite was probably his 120 because it's just so colorful. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish.
I loved the fish room. I want a fish room like that. That was amazing. Having all those together. All those little baby fish, too. Pretty cool. Okay, so before we go, let's check in with Roaming Clone. Roaming Clone, what have you been up to?
Yeah, so I was roaming through Chattanooga not too long ago, and I came across this fish store called the Bermuda Triangle. And man, they had freshwater fish, saltwater fish, frags, equipment. It was great. Really great store. But they had one tank that I thought was especially cool. And that was this sort of huge open top tank. It had a center column where all the water sort of flowed in, but they had LED lighting on it and a whole lot of plants and some really cool cichlids, and I just thought it was a tremendous tank. Now, the owner wasn't there, so I didn't get to speak to John about this aquarium, but if you're anywhere near Chattanooga, I highly recommend checking out the Bermuda Triangle.
And folks, that's all we have for you today. Don't forget to follow your bliss and keep a clean tank. See you soon.